In this video, we will discuss how to perform a volume unit conversion, in this case, converting 16 fluid ounces into cubic inches. So we start off with 16 fluid ounces, and we'll just recognize that these are fluid ounces. And then we're going to convert ounces to liters. The reason we're going to do this is, one, it's one of the conversions with ounces that is on our sheet, and two, because we recognize that liters is something that can soon be converted into cubic centimeters because of that nice cubic centimeters to milliliters conversion. So a lot of unit conversions like this is about making a plan. We're trying to get to cubic inches. We're going to get there by converting from cubic centimeters. We're going to do that by converting from liters. So we want an ounces to liters conversion, and fortunately that is available on the sheet. So we multiply by 2 liters over 67.63 ounces, about 67.63 ounces, because it is true that 2 liters is about 67.63 ounces. And what that means is that you can divide both sides of that equation by either of those terms and you'll get a term equal to 1. So that means that all we're doing is we're just keeping it at 16 ounces. We're multiplying by 1. 2 liters divided by 67.628 ounces is indeed 1, because 2 liters equals 67.628 ounces. Notice also we put the 67.63 ounces in the denominator so that the ounces ends up canceling the ounces right here, which is really in a numerator, even though you don't see this being over 1. It's obviously over 1. We learned that back in elementary school. So we have 2 liters over 67.63 ounces. So now these ounces would cancel, leaving us with liters. So then our next step would be to perform a liters conversion to something else. Well, how about milliliters? So we multiply by 1,000 milliliters per liter. Again, the liter is on the bottom here, and the 1,000 milliliters is on the top of the fraction in the numerator. If we did it the other way, we would have funny units of liters squared per milliliter, which we don't want. So this allows us to cancel the liters, leaving us with milliliters. And now we use the fact that a milliliter is a cubic centimeter. Now we actually have a conversion into something more like what we're looking for. We have 1 milliliter is 1 cubic centimeter. Notice that all 3 of these conversions so far have been volume conversions. This is a volume conversion, that's a volume conversion, this is also a volume conversion, which means there was no need to add any exponents here. The units canceled without us adding any exponents. These were volume conversions to begin with, so there was no need for any exponents, so we didn't do it. Now on this last thing though, to go from cubic centimeters to cubic inches, which is what we're saying we desired to turn our 16 ounces into, we don't have a direct conversion from cubic centimeters to cubic inches. Instead, we have to use the length conversion, the fact that 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters. But that's a length conversion. It's not a volume conversion. So we have to cube the length conversion. Another way of thinking of this is the fact that there are 3 powers of centimeters here, so we need to do this conversion 3 times in order to cancel these 3 powers of centimeters with 1 power of centimeter in each conversion. So we cube the whole conversion. So now we're ready to shove numbers into the calculator. But notice what that's going to mean right here. This cube is going to distribute. It's going to become inches cubed here. It's going to become centimeters cubed here, but that also means the 2.54 is going to be cubed. That's how it works. It's just math. So now you plug the numbers into the calculator. You have 16 times 2 times 1,000 divided by, and then in the calculator you would open parentheses and do 67.63 or 67.628, whichever you prefer, times 2.54 caret 3 to cube the 2.54. Again, whatever happens to the conversion has to happen to the number inside of it. Notice here, yeah, there's a cube, but nothing actually got cubed. It was already cubed. The cube was already inside the parentheses. Here it's not. When you make it inside, it's got to apply to everything. Even the 1 gets cubed, but 1 cubed is just 1. So the 2.54 in this case has to get cubed, but nothing else gets cubed. This cube only applies to this set of parentheses that are raised to the power of 3. And then after you shove the numbers into the calculator, you'll get 28.875 cubic inches. And notice that we started all of these conversions, well, this one, and this one were exact. This one's good to 5 sig figs, though the way we applied it here, it's good to 4 sig figs. But the number that we started off is only good to 2 significant figures, so we need to round our answer to 2 significant figures, and we get 29 cubic inches.